Hello everybody from Plant Reviews UK. Today, the 9th of March, and I'll talk about the Tulip Showwinner. There is a very bright red tulip that blooms indeed in March. In early March, so I would say late winter, because we are still waiting about 10 days, 12 days for the start of spring. So it is nice to have advertisement of the spring coming by this beautiful tulip. This is a tulip in the group of Kauffmaniana, and it is characterized by a pretty small size. It is about 20 centimeters, and actually, in my case, probably even a little bit less than 20 centimeters. The leaves are kind of striped, as you can see. They are very ornamental already for the leaves, and you can see this like maroon stripes on the leaf, and other Kauffmaniana tulip has also this gorgeous pattern. But what is really striking about this tulip is the color is bright scarlet red, really gorgeous, and the center of the flower is yellow, including the anthers and the stigma, so the male and the female part. About the fragrance, I can't really smell any fragrance other than probably kind of grass scent, and very light anyway, so definitely this is not a tulip I can recommend for fragrance. But if you want a tulip really brightening up your garden in this gorgeous red, the Showwinner is really one to go for, especially because in this season there's not really many red flowers you can find, and the tulips are probably the best ones. This in particular, it is quite common to find in garden centers and online as well. The bulbs are for sale as usual in autumn. The ideal period to plant them in the UK is about November. So in USDA Zone 8, where I am, in mid to late autumn is the ideal time to plant the bulbs in well-drained soil and full sun. About 10 centimeters deep and about 10 centimeters apart. I put them in a pot, so they are a bit overcrowded here. So you can see that the flowers are kind of overlapping, and also remember that in time tulips tend to multiply. Indeed, I think that these smaller flowers here with the smaller leaves are actually offsets of the bulbs I bought basically 2 autumns ago. And other than that, it is, as you can see, a really gorgeous plant. Tulips are hardy throughout temperate climates, and actually they're not really recommended for zones above 9, because in winter they need quite chilly temperature, ideally close to 0 degrees, and they can handle very easily less than 0 degrees anyway, in order to trigger the blooming in between late winter and late spring, according to the different varieties. The Kauffmaniana are quite early tulips. Indeed, this one, as you can see, is blooming now, the 9th of March, so quite early in the tulip blooming season. About the size of the flower, it is about I would say 10 centimeters across. Obviously from big bulbs, smaller bulbs tend to produce smaller flowers, obviously, and definitely it is one of the showiest tulips you can find. Considering the small size, is ideal at the front of the border, or also in a pot. As you can see, it looks beautiful in a pot, and you can put it in a pot, obviously, also in a patio or on terrace, on balconies. Really enjoying these beautiful red flowers that comes up late in late winter, before most of the other tulips are blooming. As usual, the exposure, as I said, full sun, they can handle partial shade, but really full sun is the best for tulips, especially for this kind of tulip. And again, very important, well drained soil. Ensure to put if you're putting in a pot some say clay pellets or stones at the bottom to ensure that the dirt doesn't block the compost, doesn't block the drainage holes of the pot. And in the garden, obviously, if you have clay soil, you need to mix it well with compost or leaf litter, something that, or grit, something that anyway makes the makes the soil better in drainage, because the one thing that really these tulips are sensitive is rotting, like many other bulb species. Another recommendations, tulips are very much liked by rodents like squirrels, mice, rats. They basically unfortunately devastated most of my tulip pots, so really try to plant them as late as possible in the season and ensure that you put some pest control against rodents. In this way you will manage at least to reduce the number of bulbs you lose in case rodents tend to be quite common in your area. As usual, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, it would be great if you give a thumbs up to this video, and again, if you enjoy this video and the other videos on my YouTube channel, it would be great if you can please subscribe. In this way, obviously, you help me to support my channel, because YouTube obviously reviews the YouTubers, the people who have a YouTube channel, according obviously to how many subscribers and how many likes they have on their channel, as well as definitely by the number of views. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.